Good evening. Good evening and welcome to tonight's Insight, sponsored by Rolex. My name's Tom Floyd and I'm the Head of Opera Learning and Participation here at the Royal Ballet and Opera. Tonight I'm delighted to introduce this masterclass with renowned Albanian soprano Ermonela Jaho. Ermonela is currently performing here on our main stage in one of her signature roles as Violetta in the Traviata. We're very grateful that she's taken some time out of her very, very busy performing schedule to work with our artists to share some of her knowledge and pearls of wisdom. All of the artists featured tonight are current members of the Jette Parker Artists programme. Artists on the programme work with the Royal Opera for 2 years, taking part in main stage and Limbury Theatre roles and covers, performing recitals, and taking part in public engagement events such as tonight's Insight. First up to sing this evening is Norwegian soprano Hannah Edmunds, who'll be accompanied by fellow Jette Parker artist and repetiteur Richard Fu. Please help me welcome Ermonela, Hannah, and Richard. Hannah, a huge welcome and thank you for joining us for tonight's Insight. You joined the programme this season.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's it been like joining the programme? How's it been so far?
It's been so amazing. I got to debut as the First Lady in Magic Flute, which is such an iconic production at this house, so it's been so wonderful. And yeah, I'm really enjoying being here.
Oh, well, we're loving having you. Tell me, what are you going to sing for us tonight?
I'm going to sing Liu's aria from Turandot, Signore Ascolta, and here we meet Liu, who's this servant girl, and she's begging for her love and the prince in the story to not do the prince's, oh no, the Turandot's riddles, so that she and everyone else will die.
And this is an aria you would have heard quite a lot because I understand you're covering at the moment in Turandot. How's that been?
Yes, no, it's been really exciting. I mean, it's such a pleasure to be able to just actually watch and learn from some of the best.
Well, talking of which, I'm going to leave you in Ermonela's hands. Enjoy.
Yeah.
I would like to say just 2 words before we start. I'm so happy. It's a great pleasure to be here in this opera house, which to me represents honesty. Why I say honesty? Because in this opera house, you know, the emotion, the feelings, they sometimes we try to hide them. And this opera house, we have the public's love and support, and we can take them out and we can dare to reveal them. So it's about the emotion, because only the technique, which is crucial because it gives us the liberty and the freedom to express. Yeah, there are tools that will help us, you know, to show, to explain what we are singing. But at the same time, I think only technique without a purpose to give these emotions, to channel these emotions and to connect with the public, I think they are not enough, because public doesn't need only technique. Your public, I know you need vulnerability, to crying together, suffering together, loving together. So let's try together, you know, going through, especially in this aria that Anna is singing, Liu, which is so emotional at the same time. And what can I say? I would say just a big applause for the young singers, which for me, they are they are artists and my colleagues, because still they're singing right now on the stage. And to welcome them. And here we are not pretending perfection, it's a studio. We'll dare, we'll risk a little bit, and to try to find the balance, so each of us, you know, can explain something, you know, and to use the voice and the emotion together, giving this kind of emotion to the public without compromising the vocal cords. So it's a process. So big applause to Hannah.
Signore, ascolta,
beautiful. So you make my job so easy, so I don't have to say anything, because this aria is so demanding.
Yes.
It's only 3 pages, and to show the whole vulnerability of this beautiful soul, which is not, a weak person. She doesn't pretend, no pity, because it was so beautiful. Only one smile this prince, gave to her when she was, younger. And with this kind of smile, she brought that, during her path, her life. So it's beautiful. I like it very much. I don't know what to say now, because especially in this area, I would say, it's so exposed.
Yes.
It's so exposed, and it's not so easy, our job, let's say. And because you have this aria immediately without not so much, support from the orchestra. So you need the nerves to be under control.
Yeah.
And the breath has to be under control, everything. Otherwise, how many times it happens? It happens to myself every time I go on stage. And if I have to start with something really, with so slow, sing with the long breath, I have to warm up, working in my dressing room 2 hours before to come down, because we get judged immediately when you are on stage. The first sound, with a little emotion, because it's human, you start a little, shaking. The critic is going to say, it's a wobbling. The intonation, because it's so much work behind, and to keep the nerves, to have everything under control. Yes. I like it very much, your musicality and the pianissimo, because this aria takes the breath control, especially for the pianissimos, and even repeating, because she repeats the same thing, that's ei perderà suo figlio, io l'ombra d'un sorriso. Even repeating, we have to do that in different way, because when we talk and we want to be persistent, for something, we don't say, ei perderà suo figlio, io l'ombra d'un sorriso. Ei perderà suo figlio, io l'ombra d'un sorriso. Say, okay, we understood, but we have to emphasize that, to do that differently. So, but I think you did that. So I would love to ask you, especially just to continue, for example, that was just trying to find new things. Just take a little more time. In Puccini, we are lucky because Puccini wrote everything, all the dynamics. Do this, do that. Here is a rallentando. Here you have to cry. Here you have to do this and that. And so in this case, Puccini helps us. And because it's the same phrase that you will repeat the second time just to make it more, to make the difference a little bit more so the public will feel it, you did it that, but let's try it again, especially when it's written, non regge più, si spezza il coro, ahimè, ta, ta, ta. It's your breathing. Even if you stay a little bit more, because it highlights the sound of your soul. Yes. To explain that when I'm coming, I'm walking. So when I'm walking with your father, in every step, I think about you. I think about your smile. And if you are going to have this kind of confrontation, in Turandot's world, think about that twice, because he's gonna lose his son. But see, Puccini does that differently. His son, the son of Timur, and for me, it's gonna be the smile of my soul. So make it more, emphasize that a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, can we try again?
Yes.
I have my emotion today as well, so because a big responsibility to. So let's try again. And think about every time you did that beautifully, but try breathing with the word, with the consonant that you are starting. So your sound starts before the public listen that,
Yes.
So Let's go again. Here, just take a little more tap, tap, tap. Just a little more time, just to emphasize that, because now you expose the first phrases to the prince, but now you're exposing your soul.
Yeah.
And it has to be a little different, okay? You find your way just to make that kind of difference, just starting from a little bit earlier, in your ta-ta. This pa-ta-ta-ta, it's your breathing. You think twice because you are so timid. You never said that to the prince.
No.
Never. You were there taking care, like a wonderful, great soul, great girl, taking care of his father. But never you said that openly.
Yeah.
So it takes a little bit kind of timid, but you prepare that with thinking, a little earlier, and ta-ta-ta-ta, this is your breathing. Doesn't risk it. Take the courage to take time to breathe, because when we expose our soul, our feelings, to the public, out of our heart, we don't go immediately. You didn't do that, just, throw that. I'm just putting some tips, It takes time, to prepare that, because it means so much to you. Yeah. So the public, we will connect with you, with your soul. Yeah. So don't be afraid to be more vulnerable than you were before, because we will connect. You are going to be like a big mirror when our souls will reflect, to see themselves in you. So, okay? Yeah. Let's do it again. Brava. Because it is very important. 3 pages. But you have to bring, we have to bring our emotion until the end. It starts and it finishes after that, after the orchestra finishes.
Yeah.
Then that aria is ended, okay? Until then, every breath is like, for us singers, we have to study and training, especially the breathing is, oh my God, it's fundamental, because through the breathing we're giving this kind of the sound, which is the sound of our soul, the sound of the soul that we are singing. That's our duty, to use the technique, breathing, this discipline, the musicality, to bring the emotion. And once we start, has to fly, until the last one, the last person there, and it's not finished. And that person is giving back that energy to you, breathing. And it's like this circle, because it's about the energy. Yes. It's about the energy. And if we give that kind of energy, absolutely this wonderful public will give us back and will give us more and more to give. So yes. I love it. I hope the public liked it, loved it, and just continue like that, sweetheart, because technically you are my colleague right now, so I'm older, only that, but, and it's this kind of continuity. When I was doing that, because I didn't explain that before, it's like the breathing, and with your feelings, the breathing is going, that sacrifice, that all those words, that they mean so much to you, to explain to the public how do you feel, how your soul feels in this moment in the opera, and it's with your breathing through the sound, it goes to the public, and if it's real, it will connect like you did it. Beautiful. So happy to see you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah, and thank you, Ermonela.
Really? Ah, okay, so I have to sing. But we have the streaming tomorrow.
They're struggling with sound levels.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Thanks, everybody. And huge thank you to Hannah and to Ermonela. I think we'll be seeing Ermonela's hand gestures at the end of Hannah's phrases forevermore. Next up tonight, we have the wonderful Welsh tenor, Emyr Lloyd Jones. Please welcome him now. Emyr, welcome to tonight's Masterclass. Again, you recently joined the programme this season. How has it been so far?
Amazing, yeah.
Next question.
That's one word, yeah. No, it's been truly wonderful. I've enjoyed every second of it, and I'm not just saying that because I'm here. I really, it's fantastic. Yeah.
It's wonderful to hear. And what's been keeping you busy since you've been on the programme?
A lot of coaching, which I love, and lots of many different things. You get singing, acting, movement, coachings, as well as performing here in the Limbri and obviously the main stage. So very, very fortunate to be working on my second production on the stage now, yes.
And tell us more about that. What are you currently working on?
So I'm in cast B, the second cast of La Traviata. Yeah.
What a coincidence. And what will you be singing tonight? Is it potentially from La Traviata?
It is, yes. Yeah. No, I've decided to do Alfredo's aria, Dei miei bolenti spiriti.
Brilliant. And just give us a little bit of context. What happens in this aria? What's going on in the action?
So this is the beginning of Act 2. And so at this point, Alfredo and Violetta have been together for something like a few months, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
And they're now living in the countryside. Violetta has decided to move with Alfredo to the countryside and leave her Parisian life. Not behind, but she's moved away for now, and he's just in the best moment of his life. He is absolutely amazed by it all, and at this point, he's just, she's gone back to Paris and he's like, I can't wait for her to come back. And he just says that her being with her and her love makes me become closer to heaven. It's like, yeah, being nearly in heaven, yeah. Well,
I'm feeling increasingly like a third wheel, so I'm going to leave the stage and I'll leave you to it. Enjoy.
Volaron già 3 lune da che la mia Violetta agi per me lasciò dovizie, onori e le pompose feste. O voglio ma di avvezza vedi a schiavo ciascun di sua bellezza. Ed or contenta in questi ameni luoghi tutto scorda per me. Qui presso a lei rinascer mi sento e dal soffio d'amor rigenerato scordo nei gaudi suoi tutto il passato. Dei miei potenti spiriti il giovanile ardore e la temprò col placido sorriso dell'amor dal dì che disse vivere io voglio a te fedel dell'universo in memoria io vivo quasi in ciel dal dì che disse vivere io voglio a te fedel ah sì dell'universo in memoria io vivo quasi in ciel io vivo in ciel dell'universo in memoria io vivo quasi in cielo ah sì io vivo quasi in cielo io vivo quasi in cielo.
Thank you, Richard. Bravo, Alfredo mio. So,
thank you.
A little nervous?
See?
See, yes. See. You know why? It's not to criticize, okay? Because it's not easy. It takes so much to be in front of everyone and singing, but here is family, so let's dare a little bit more. What I found, you sing beautifully.
Thank you.
Just to add some extra, as I told to Anna before. Especially the end of the phrases. When we sing a phrase, when we say something, just, like the first, dei miei bollenti spiriti. So the end of the phrase, because maybe you're tired, because I need to say something. Our profession is not so easy. Sometimes you get to rehearse, let's say 6-7 hours, or you have other things, because we are human. We don't live only for singing, so we have our lives as well, but still we have to deliver.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the technique, the nerves, the work with the breathing, and this kind of repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating, even going, to go beyond, let's say, our comfort zone. Mm-hmm. So we have to have this kind of preparation, which doesn't matter if we are tired, we didn't sleep, or we rehearsed for such a long time, or the conductor, which I love the conductors, but sometimes the conductor, one day they are going faster or slower, so you have to be ready, so not to compromise, to find everything, because they think that the singers, they just open their mouth and they can sing. No, we have to adapt. We have to adapt to everything. Why I was saying that? I know maybe you are tired because we had a lot of rehearsals. Let's try, even without giving so much, just trying to bring the statement, what you're saying, that you are in love and everything, just to say to the last person, to the public. Dei miei bolenti spiriti, It's not finished.
Yeah.
It's a continuation, because, it gives the love story. Because in life, singing opera, it's not natural. Sometimes I sing like you speak. It's not the truth, because we speak like this, only to be close to each other. We don't speak, yes, can you imagine that I do this? So you need to practice, because we sing without microphone, and it takes a lot of exercise, a lot of training. So it's not easy. Saying that, so today, let's do our best. So try to give this statement of you are in love, boiling. I don't know if it exists, the translation in English, boiling desires, bolenti spiriti. And we have to feel it, this kind of energy. Because the whole body, it's an instrument. We help the sound. Yeah. I'm not saying to push, but just to give an example. It's not for you, but generally for the public, to make them understand what I'm saying that about the body. For example, if I sing, let's say the end of Traviata, la lettera, Giorgio Germont, è tardi. So the public says, okay. But I'm not believable, okay? Because I'm not moving anything, just lazy. È tardi, just one. I read the letter, okay? I said I was singing the note, but it's more believable. Tenestra Giorgio Germont. È tardi!
Yeah.
There you have a desperation, because she's dying. It's not the same thing, just to make the point, It helps. It helps. Why? Because the body helps.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, the breathing, absolutely. You have a good technique. Chapeau to your maestra. So just to add those emotional, just risk it in sense, just to bring your emotion. Even if the phrase is not going to be maybe how long we want that, but just to bring that at the end with delicacy. Yeah. Until the end, doesn't finish. Even if you have to breathe 2-3 times, but just bring the end of the phrase until the end. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I felt like I was doing a prepresentation or something.
Exactly, because if you are my Alfredo telling to me, okay, I'm going to get the Germont, or I don't know, the Barone, or you know what I mean? I'm kidding, because now we are playing here and we, just be, you are so handsome. So you are happy, boiling spirit, boiling desire, If we boil like this, no one is going to believe us, So just even, just playing a little bit, make it funny, okay? And think that in the beginning, before you sing the phrase, just, meanwhile the orchestra, the pianoforte starts, you are in the mood. So without singing, there are certain artists, without singing, you enter, and I know, even without singing, just moving, just your movements and everything will give us, he's singing, he's in love. He's going to give us something really, really special, But I'm not imitating you, but there are singers that just technically We need technique because without technique we cannot do anything.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But the technique to serve, to explain that, to give the emotion to the public, to the character that we are singing. Because you start like, we can start, okay, poor him. He's going to make it, it's going through, the whole aria, you know what I mean? So I'm exaggerating.
Yes.
Alfred, enter now. You are in love. Mm-hmm. You cannot live. You cannot, live anymore 1 minute without Violetta. Mm-hmm. So make me believe that.
Yeah.
And I swear, I'll come after you.
Just a few bars in the beginning. The top?
Lunge da lei.
Per me non va di letto.
Yes.
Volaron già 3 lune da che la mia Violetta oggi per me lasciò dovizie, onori e le pompose feste. O vaglio ma giavezza vedi a schiavo ciascun di sua bellezza. Ed or contenta in questi ameni luoghi tutto scorda per me. Qui presso lei rinascer mi sento ed al soffio d'amor rigenerato scordo nei gaudi suoi tutto.
Sorry to interrupt you. Beautiful. So breathe, breathe, sweetheart, because everyone has their own tempo. Because 100 tenors or sopranos did that in a certain way.
Yes.
We don't have to.
No.
You have to do that in the way that your heart, your body, your voice need that. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yep.
Because you can do that without breathing, but you are in pain, and we are not percepting, the love. But oh my God, poor him, he's gonna make it or not? No.
Yes.
It makes sense in Italian, so risk it.
Yes. Yeah.
Be like a Don Giovanni, okay? Exactly. Yeah. I'm playing with just to make you feel more comfortable, okay? Exactly. Prepare that.
Scordo nei gaudi suoi tutto il passato.
You know why? No, don't worry.
I know I close.
Don't worry, because the body, it's like, you have to bring the phrase until the end, and with delicacy. But you have to involve the whole body.
Yes.
Because you are singing safe.
Mm-hmm.
Singing, it's not safe.
Yeah.
You have to risk that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to risk because if we risk that with, of course, the technique, the breathing, all that we studied, it's more believable. Mm-hmm. They need to feel that we are in love. You are boiling because you are missing Violetta. Mm-hmm. Why I'm saying that? With the attention, I'm making an example. Let's say, just a simple example. The phrase, the end of the phrase, especially the phrase love, what we are talking about love. Think about you have a little baby, and we want to bring this little baby from this place to the other place, to do that. And you don't do that like this because you are so careful, the whole body, with so delicacy to put, but see the whole body, your legs, your body, it helps for, to put them, to put the baby there. This is the phrase. If you do like this, the baby is going to fall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thinking there are examples, maybe they don't make sense, but just to find, because it's the extreme. When we have, the human being, we are taking care,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a protection. This is our baby. you know? This is our baby.
Yeah.
So try, even if it's not going to be the full voice, doesn't matter, your voice, what you feel, how you feel about the love, doesn't matter. Someone feels screaming, someone is more intimate, okay? Yeah.
Ed al soffio d'amor rigenerato, scordo ne gaudi suoi, tutto il passato.
Yes. Of course. We're not finished. No,
we're not.
We have to continue.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I liked that. I like you, so listen. Dei miei bolli. The breathing is there, the energy. The energy.
Yeah.
Because it helps, believe me, sometimes we hear that if you interpret so much, it's going to compromise your vocal cords. It's the opposite. Because if we engage the whole body,
And not just here.
not this.
Yeah.
This is going to be like, okay, like this is the engine, you know, you just direct me, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
Exactly, so the whole boiling, I don't know, is there any word, you know, to translate, bollenti spiriti? Something so.
Yeah.
So you have the fire here, you know,
Yes,
but
absolutely.
fire that you control, of course, because the voice we have neither. Dei miei bollenti, double L. Now I don't want to be pedant now about that, but double L because it's going to help. Bollenti. It helps, you know, the consonant. It helps with the breath.
Yeah.
You know, to go to continue the
Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
The release. Breathe, please.
Dei miei bollenti spiriti.
Yes.
Il giovanile ardore.
Release.
Ellate pro col placido sorriso dell'amor, tal di che disse vivere io voglio te fedel dell'universo in memoria io vivo quasi in ciel, tal di che disse.
Bravo, I see improvement. Bravo, now I believe that you are in love. Continue like it doesn't end. Because you go,
It
doesn't matter. If it doesn't sound beautifully, who cares? We all make mistakes. That's why we are human. Don't be afraid to be a human. To be human.
Yes.
Okay? Even if we make mistake, that's why they will understand how hard it is to be on stage, to put our face, our soul. You know, it's not easy. Even if we make mistakes. Okay, we try. Once, twice. Doesn't work. Let's find another way.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. Beautiful, okay?
Can I do same phrase again?
Yes, what do you feel? Come. Just prepare that before. And if you move too much, it takes the energy, it takes the oxygen.
Yes.
Because you don't need that. It's everything. Dell'universo in memoria. You can breathe. Io vivo quasi in cielo. Exaggerated the pronunciation, but more for to keep this continuity of the air of the breath.
Dell'universo in memoria, io vivo quasi in cielo.
Release.
Tal di che disse vivere io voglio te fedel.
Release. Again.
Dell'universo in memoria, io vivo quasi in cielo. Io vivo
Take your time.
Io vivo quasi in cielo, sì, io vivo quasi in cielo.
Release.
Io vivo quasi in cielo.
Yes. Are you tired? A little bit, yeah. Because it's not easy. And to sing opera for everyone, I would say that after 33 years professionally speaking, every time when I start singing the first note on stage, I'm shaking because it takes so much.
Yeah.
Because we think, that's what is beautiful, because perfection doesn't exist.
No.
Because we think we are judging ourselves, and we think all those mistakes, we are coming here, all the mistakes, the public, is gonna, they are gonna, find out everything, and they're gonna kill us. No, because more vulnerable are we, more we use the technique to express the emotion, because the opera is about the extreme human feelings, about sacrifices, losses, death, love, and to make them believable. That's why the artists, we exist.
Yeah.
Not just to be fancy, to have all of those likes, on social media. But to have this kind of therapy, catharsis. It's a therapy for us and for the public. It's the duty of an artist.
Yes, yeah.
And not to be afraid, yourself, myself, everyone, to show our humanity and our lives, our life experience will shape every single character that we are proposing, we're bringing to life, on stage. So we put something from ourselves. So, because everybody, we need technique. Technique is, oh my God, it's crucial, because without technique, we come here, we cannot sing a note, because, but they are tools, the techniques. The technique is very important because it gives us, the possibility, the freedom to express what we feel. So I repeated that how many times? A lot. So, but still I repeat that to myself every time I go on stage. I shake like this. So.
No, it's going in.
Okay, so, but it takes time. It
Yes,
takes
absolutely.
time, and never be afraid to use. Where are the other singers? To use the whole body.
Yes.
It's not a shame if we use it. If we were real, because it's not natural singing the opera. No. It's not natural, but to make it more natural, we have to put our, the whole instrument.
Yes.
So, good. Bravo.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Emyr. That was absolutely wonderful to watch you working. And Ermonela, you offer so much in the way of feedback. You're talking about technique, you give dramatic connection, performance anxiety. I'm always curious with an artist such as yourself, when you're on that stage, you started to talk about it, but are these things in your mind, or once the show gets going, are you just in the moment?
Always, because that moment is the first moment. I repeated that many, many times. Every time I go before the performance, for example, I am to my dressing room 2 hours and an hour and a half before, or 3 hours, because that moment is the unique moment, because maybe you didn't sleep well, or you didn't digest well, or I don't know, all of the reasons, or you have a jet lag, everything, and there you have to deliver, you have a deadline, so at that moment you have to give your best. I have it the whole time, to be honest with you, and every time oh my God, I'm asking to all my colleagues, oh my God, does it sound okay? Because I was trembling. Was that wobbling? How was the intonation? Because we need the feedback, and it is there every time. But now, after such a long, 33 years of experience, once I'm there, yes, maybe I start a little, because you feel the energy of the public, and they're giving to you, it's a big responsibility as well. But once it starts, you know, I lose my mind, as you know, like, because all the drama that I sing at the end, I believe in what I'm singing. And in my mind, it's like my first and last show of my life. So, yeah, always it's there.
Well, next up, who hopefully won't lose her mind, is Ellen. Please welcome to stage, Ellen.
Yes!
Welcome, Ellen. Again, it's wonderful to welcome you to the course, to the program, and tonight's masterclass. How has the season been so far for you?
It's been amazing. I was in Magic Flute with Hannah. I was her second lady, and that was an amazing start. And now I have the privilege of working with Ermonela on Traviata, and that's been an amazing experience so far.
And tell us, what will you be singing tonight?
I'm going to be singing Dido's Lament by Purcell. I know you're thinking, interesting choice. I think I am so inspired by Ermonela's way of singing with her soul and by her connection with raw emotion. And I think Dido's Lament is something that requires a real connection with emotion and rawness and soul. And I was hoping that she could help me with that.
Well, my final question is something that I've seen lots of British artists been asked questions about in the past is when you sing in English, do they find that easier or harder? I think some artists say they actually find it harder singing in their mother tongue. What do you think about that?
Absolutely, because I think the terrible habits you develop while you're speaking then trickle through into your singing. But hopefully they won't tonight.
I think you speak beautifully. I'm sure you'll sing beautifully too. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Let me
Singing this repertoire, it's not easy because you have to keep this control, you know, and to go against the fate. Because as you said that before, this is lamento, the Dido's lamento, and the music is going, you know, the chromatism is going, it's the fate, it's the death. And she wants to remember not for her fate, but for her love. So beautiful. I loved your eyes, your energy, you know, because it's so, it's dragging, the music drags you to your fate. You're saying, wait, wait, my soul is going to be there, keeping that because I want to be remembered because of love. What I would say, beautiful, beautiful. And I would take a little more time after every breath, every phrase, because it has to be like timeless, no metronome, no time, no place. No, it's something, it's like a haunting.
Absolutely.
It's the you know, the destiny is dragging you, but you doesn't want that to finish completely so fast.
Yeah.
You know, keep like, and preparing that, especially, for example, when you repeat the same thing, you know, remember me more. Prepare that from the beginning, because you are searching the note, because this salto, re, sol, sol, it's not easy.
Yeah.
But don't think anymore about the position, because it takes the energy from you, that kind of hypnotic, that we have to be hypnotized from you, you know, because you're choosing death with smile, and you're repeating, yes, I'm insisting, I want to be remembered not for this horrible, you know, life that I had, but for my love, because I loved unconditionally. That's why I want to be remembered. Okay, and you have to have this kind of, you know, this sound that comes. It has this kind of, you know, vibrating, you know, in the air.
Yeah.
But you have to prepare that
from the beginning.
From the beginnings. Remember, well, because it was the moment that you wanted maybe to find the position. Just I'm going to search all the mistakes. So, from there, you will prepare the note.
Yes. Yeah.
It's your soul is flying. So take your time.
Okay.
Even if you want to take more breaths, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As far as you know, give us we have to be really, it has to be like something, you know, that kind of magnetic. You know, the soul is coming to it. Wow, how courageous is this woman? You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
My Flora. Good. So let's repeat it again from the aria. Okay. When we start, because it's the grave, it's the way, the journey towards the grave. But more is that you breathing that, like you want to take the last breath and bring to us.
Absolutely.
Sky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And without dropping the palate.
Yes. Yeah.
Like you are the fish taker. So there are some examples just to make it more easier. So,
okay.
Again.
I'll try that again.
Because we were almost there. Bravo. So you make the position of the high note with the breathing, not with your first note.
Yes, yeah,
A little
absolutely.
earlier.
Yeah.
It doesn't move. You know, you prepare. Because you want to be remembered for that love.
Yeah.
If we don't remember it, okay, we remember you. I'm kidding. You know what
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay.
So you find your prepare it and have the courage. And
Yeah.
the whole body prepares it.
Okay.
Take your time. Bravo. Brava. It makes sense. Do it again. Okay. She needs to do that again because I don't want to be like just, you know, the occasion. You know, just.
You want me to do the high note again?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, good. Okay.
But just prepare a little bit before, because you have to give to all the public. Remember, repeating, remember me, remember me, remember me, and in that way it comes like it's the last remember me that comes from that, because it takes so much from you, you know, to do.
Yeah.
To say that to the I don't know, to the people that you want to be remembered. To Emyr, Belinda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because if we do that, if we repeat, remember me, remember me, remember me, remember, okay, we remember you, you know?
Exactly.
But remember me, remember, it's the last breath.
Yeah.
Please remember
exactly.
with smile. And the music goes, come, come, death is coming. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Just, and the sound like, until the end, your last breath. You finish the note, and it's like, even this,
Okay.
even if you need to breathe, you know, extra.
Yeah.
Give us the pleasure to go to the paradise now.
Okay. Remember me.
Just a little bit before to prepare that. Release that. Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
You stop the music? Because the music has to go. No, that's okay. Because it continues when you're done. Yes, I know maybe just, to do that in this way, like in family, trying to try things in such a little time. I hope it helped somehow. But I had all the notes, 3 pages to say this and that, and the breathing, the position, but in such a little time, it's a little difficult. But at the same time, I'm not dealing with young singers. You are my colleagues, because we are singing together, and oh my God, I'm making her suffering, the whole time when I'm on stage. Is that okay? Oh my God, what? It sounded okay. And sometimes, because I love so much traviata, and it brings tears to my eyes, and I'm telling her, was that okay? And I'm going to just, and poor her, she's supporting, she's saying, oh my God, she's this crazy singer, to whom I'm singing. But yeah, it's a pleasure to be here, and I think it's a duty for us as artists with, let's say, with some experience on our shoulders to share it, and to say that, again, I repeat, the perfection doesn't exist. Absolutely, we need technique, because it helps how to bring, to sing the long phrases, to use all the tools, but only technique, never, ever technique alone will move the public. The public will be moved because of the emotion, and we have to risk it. As I told you, I'm singing, not to talk about myself, but my experience. Tomorrow is going to be my Traviata 313 as a performance. And I swear to you, I'm risking every time. I know not everyone will be happy. We cannot make happy everyone, but we have to be sure that it's our soul singing and being so honest, that kind of honesty that public needs, And what's something new that I brought to this Traviata, just to highlight the emotion, what I'm saying that. We all suffered a COVID period. And I remember I took COVID 4 times. And twice I was supposed to study Violetta, traviata, and I told to myself, oh my God, I'm not going to sing that anymore because it was bad. But what I discovered, and I swore to myself, I'm done with Traviata. But in that moment, I tried, it was coughing, endless coughing, but I was afraid to cough because it's a damage. It's so dangerous for the vocal cords. And I tried because I couldn't stay for such a long time without singing, without the public. And I tried, to try certain phrases. And in that moment, coughing, trying to breathe, it was so difficult breathing, and to sing at the same time, because I wanted to try those phrases, because I wanted to say, oh my God, I am done, I cannot sing anymore, just I wanted to prove to myself. Studying in that way, I discovered why Violetta in the last act, and Verdi wrote that. Verdi was an incredible composer. He wrote everything, breathing here, crying there, screaming there, just, having this kind of like this anxiety. But you have to dare. And I told to myself, always there will be fantastic voices coming, singing this beautiful opera. I wanted to risk because of the experience. And I told to my management, please, I want to go back to Traviata. I want to try again. But what are you bringing, something new again? Because singing 20, 30, 40 years old is something else. But after that, it becomes a little more difficult. and I started, and I tried to put these details for my life experience. I know I'm daring. Who saw the performance? I'm daring. I feel like my voice is breaking, like my lungs cannot take it anymore. But I think that's why I understood better the situation, the Violetta situation in the last act. That struggle, which is written, everything is written perfectly, but we have the courage to risk it. Maybe I can do that because for such a long, 33 years. I thought, okay, even if it's my last one, okay, let's try, But it's very important because only that way, being believer, of course, you have the control of the technique because we can be generous with public, but without compromising our vocal cords. But it's that kind of work that we do every day, physically speaking, because our body changes. And with our body, the way how we are breathing, especially for the women, you need to find different things. And if certain things change, doesn't mean that there's something wrong with us. No, we have to find another thing to make it work. So, yeah, and the life experience, oh my God, will shape every single character and have the courage to all the young singers, have the courage to risk. The public will love that more than just to play safe. That's my last thing. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ermonela, I have the unenviable job of interrupting that beautiful, beautiful speech. Sadly, we must bring the event to a close, but I just want to thank you on behalf of everybody here for not just all the kind of technique and everything else you shared, but being so emotionally open and vulnerable with the artists. I think it will stay with them long after tonight. First, further thanks need to go to all the artists themselves, to Ellen, to Hannah, and to Emyr for singing so brilliantly.
Please come in. I didn't spend so much time with Hannah because she was fantastic.
Can we also please give further thanks?
Thank you.
Further thanks to the wonderful Richard Fu for accompanying so beautifully tonight. And my final thanks must go to you, our audience, for joining us for tonight's Insight, sponsored by Rolex. Thank you and good night.